We are really excited to start talking about physique, and I'm joined now by two ladies who are the formulators of the product line. This is Gina Anson. She is the Director of Brand Management. Welcome, Gina.
Thanks, Josh.
And Natalie Chevreau, also affectionately known as Dr. Fifi. And Dr. Fifi is our Senior Vice President of Research and Development. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
I want to add a little background to Dr. Fifi. I don't know if you all know this, but she has a PhD in chemistry from the University of Bordeaux, France. She's also got a master's degree in foods and nutrition from the University of Utah and has spent the last 26 years working in the nutritional and cosmetics industry. So you're well qualified, and we're grateful that you're here with us.
My pleasure.
So, Natalie, we're going to shoot a series of questions at you and get to know the product line a little bit better. So I want to start out by asking you, why did you choose the ingredients and the technologies that we built into Physique?
Well, first of all, what I would say is weight management is more than just looking at pounds on the scale. It means targeting the toxic abdominal fat that we have around here and getting the gut healthier. And that's the premise of the system.
So Natalie, you talked about a system. Can you tell us what's in it?
Sure. Yeah. In French or in English?
English.
Okay. So, okay, I will do it in English. So we have three products that work in concert together. So they are safe, effective, science-based, usable for long term, but they are not the quick fix. So what they do is they work at targeting to reduce fat and enhance the health of the gut. So that's how we go.
So Natalie, you just mentioned that we start at the gut. I've always thought of weight management in terms of what I'm putting in my mouth. How much food am I eating? How many calories am I taking in? Why start with the gut?
Well, it's simple. The gut is more just than a tube with digestion and excretion function. It has a lot of hormonal function, a lot of immune function. And then in addition, the gut has a lot of bacteria that influence those functions. And any disturbance in the bacteria in the gut really have an effect on the body all the way to the brain. That is why it's so important to take care of the bacteria in the gut. Furthermore, that toxic abdominal fat I was talking about, they dump some nasty toxin in the gut, making things even worse.
So how exactly do we go about maintaining that balance?
Yeah.
Guess what? Very simple. You take the Physique ProBio.
Easy.
So, yes, indeed. 6 strains of probiotics plus a patent ingredient, which is a beta-glucan called Wellmune. So the combination of the two really help reinforce the immune function of the gut and getting your gut healthier, which means all the way to the brain.
So that sounds like a really unique probiotic. Do I need to refrigerate it or do anything special with it?
No, you don't need to refrigerate it. It's stable at room temperature, but you know that probiotics are kind of sensitive to stomach acid. So we have a technology which is called, which I don't remember the name of it. Help me.
BioTrack.
Thank you very much. BioTrack, which encapsulate the probiotics so they resist the acid in the stomach and get into the gut alive and kicking to do their jobs.
Awesome. You said something that kind of scared me. You said toxic abdominal fat. Now, I don't like the sound of that. What are we doing to combat toxic abdominal fat?
Well, the best way is to have a good fat burner.
All right.
Oh,
Simple.
it's simple. Well, there's a lot of fat burners out in the market today. What ingredients did you pick to put in ours?
Okay, so I picked specifically 2 ingredients that have what nature has best to offer. Rich in polyphenols of citrus fruits, pardon me. I do have a French accent. Have you noticed that?
Just
I like it.
Okay. Okay, so rich in polyphenols from citrus fruits, okay, guarana, and green bean extract. And what this, and those 2 products you will see on the label, it's called Sinetrol and Svetol, okay? And what they really do, they target, they help burn stubborn fat and also help improving the lean body mass.
So those ingredients, how do we know they work? Because you were talking about a green coffee bean extract and citrus fruit extracts. How do we know they work?
Because they've been studied in human clinical studies. And by the way, for our friend out there who love science, they've been published and you can find them on PubMed.
All right, so before everybody runs out and goes to PubMed,
Yes.
what can you share from the results of those studies with us now?
So on Cinetrol, 95 overweight subjects split into groups. The study lasted 2 months. And I want to show you the result rather than enumerate the numbers. The placebo group lost this equivalent of fat.
Oh my goodness.
3 pounds of the nice toxic abdominal fat. How do you like that?
Yeah,
I want to show our friends
So
this
imagine
at
that
home.
here,
Yeah.
now it's here.
I don't want to touch it, but let me move it over there. a little
Okay,
bit.
so that's what the placebo group lost, okay? The Cinetrol group, and I need your help, Gina, because the Cinetrol group lost, yes, you can go on, wow, 253% more than the placebo
Oh
group.
my goodness.
So imagine how thinner one waist would be without all this amalgam of toxic fat.
Well, I've got to ask you, is this the toxic abdominal fat you're talking about? Because I don't
yes.
want it anywhere close
Yes,
to me.
yes, indeed. Yes.
Natalie, this is great. Amazing results. What else can you share with us about the studies?
So the Cinetrol subject also lost quite a bit of inches, 2 inches. And in fact, I lost my belt. So I don't have a belt to show it's the equivalent of over 2 notches in a belt. So
I think most of us would like that.
yes.
that's
So
amazing.
imagine 2 notches less in your belt, minus that. Can you imagine how you're going to fit in your clothing?
Probably won't fit. It's time to go shopping.
Yeah, yes.
So those are really great results on the Cinetrol. What about the other ingredient, the Svetol?
So the Svetol, as we mentioned, is a green coffee bean extract, and it's not your typical cup of tea of coffee, or it's not a cup of tea. It's not your cup of tea either, but it's not your typical green bean extract you find on the market. This green coffee extract is made in such a way it has the activity to help you burn fat without overstimulation. In fact, the whole fat burner doesn't have any problem, does not give you an overstimulation effect.
No, that's great. I hate having that feeling of being jittery and emotional when I take a product, so that's great.
That won't be the case with this product, this fat burner.
Oh, awesome.
Fantastic. So you talked about lean body mass.
Yes.
I like the sound of lean body mass. It's way better than toxic abdominal fat. What are we doing to support lean body mass?
Okay. So short of taking a knife and carving off your love handles, so I would recommend, I would recommend you to switch from not eating as much refined carbohydrate and switch to taking more protein in your diet. And that's why we have developed the protein shake.
So what makes our physique protein shake different than the other ones out in the market?
So our protein shake is a combination of whey and casein proteins. So both of them are from cow's milk, okay? Whey protein is fast absorbed and also has a lot of the branch amino acids that are necessary to build lean body mass. The casein, on the other hand, is digested a little slower, so the combination of the two really helps you stay fuller longer. Oh, wow. So this is a shake which only 70 calories and 12 grams of protein is a good option to either add more protein at your breakfast, which we always have a little bit of difficulty doing that, or as a recovery drink after you go and exercise, or as a snack in the middle of the afternoon or in the evening when you have the munchies.
Excellent. Well, Natalie, we've picked on you a little bit. Now I'm going to pick on you, Gina.
Oh, great.
It's easy. This is an easy question. We've met all the parts of physique, but I want to ask you, why? What are your thoughts about the product line?
So I love the physique product line because we're actually focusing on the source of the problem, and that is with your gut, toxic abdominal fat, and the lean body mass. So we're correcting a lot of things that are going on internally. So it truly is the smart way to manage your weight. And we've had really great results with people who have been on the product, and we're just really excited about the entire line.
Fantastic. I want to say thank you to both of you. You've been fantastic. So thanks a lot for being here.